the day, helping lead the Mariners to victory over the Guardians.
Took a hit right up a field. Now I got to just know how to flip it when I feel different when you listen to yourself.
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Bo Bichette. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Whit Merrifield now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And there's one down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Line drive, and it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's a high chopper. On to first, and Guerrero is set down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. There's a strike.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Nootbaar on the move. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Blue Jays leave. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And
here is Lars Nootbaar. And that's in there for strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Edman at second with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Nolan Gorman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ball one there. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Off the plate inside, and now 3 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Liner, base hit. Nootbaar around second, headed for third. In to score from first. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Jordan Walker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Jordan Walker with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Fires over to Guerrero, and Contreras is retired. And now it's Juan Yepez, and a foul ball left side.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
And that will end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Jays 0. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Santiago Espinal. A wide to kick the pitch. In the air to left center. O'Neill on his horse. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Man at first. Now the left fielder, number 36. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Edman slings to first. That takes care of Springer. With Merrifield up to the plate, he's 0 for 1. Out towards left center. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Kiermaier swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Oh and 2 now. On the ground, right side. Gorman fires to first on the run. Third out. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Makes the grab on the run. One away. Tommy Edman at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. And they get Edman for the out.
The right fielder, number 21.
So 2 down now, and here is Lars Nootbaar. And that one fouled off. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. And it's fouled away. Bichette getting to start at shortstop, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out his first time. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Chapman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Popped up. Goldie sizes this one up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll end the inning. Down in order as we go to the last of the third. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Goldie, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Nolan Gorman. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Back here in St. Louis, and now the DH, Santiago Espinal. Mats back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Number 36 at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Ripped to third. Arenado to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jordan Walker. Merrifield to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like Red Sox Yankees. You don't leave one for the other in free agency. And for Wilson Contreras to go to the Cardinals, boy, oh boy, I tell you what, when he comes back to Chicago, he's going to get a very warm welcome in the wrong way.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
The 0-2. This to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And down in order. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and he grabs it foul. And a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield, 1 for 2. Into center. O'Neill drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Kiermaier now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Pitch out, but no action. And the 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman in position. And makes the grab. And that is the third. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame, and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, but speaking of that frame, his dad, Terry, was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. Started after it, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Next offering upstairs. The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Nootbaar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Matz back to work. And that one fouled off. Bounce to third. Now he launches a throw over his head. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Dakota Hudson taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a pitch. Foul ball. Bases loaded, nobody out.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get your...
Got him swinging.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings, and this one's flared. And that's a fair ball. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Springer swings through it for strike 1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Arenado tossed to second on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied now with 3 apiece. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And here it comes. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Chris, Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many All-Star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And there's 1 down. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The 1-2. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. 1-2 here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one's in there, 0-1. Arenado, 31 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab, and that is that. Redbirds down quietly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Line to left, and that's a fair ball, and that rolls into the corner. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. A little surprising he didn't try for 2. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. In the air, right side. Nootbaar on the move. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 3. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Jordan Walker. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yimi Garcia. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's 1 away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's a little high. There's the strike.
2-1.
Next offering is foul back. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Juan Yepez. In for a strike. It's 0-1. In the air, left field. Can't get there. Base hit. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Lifted in the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 8th. Now it's Matt Chapman. And a pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Number 36.
No ball.
Now in the
1 strike.
box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Out to short, Edman. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. Nothing doing for. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman pulls that one down, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Number 36 moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now up for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's too high.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And now it's even up. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So no. We go to the 9th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Whips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's George Springer. Foul ball there. Now a fly ball to right center. O'Neill makes the grab, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And forget it. 3rd home run of the season, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 4-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down to bottom 9. Here's the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado. The new pitcher in the game, Trevor Richards.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Walker can't hold up, and that's a strike. That's towards center. Kiermaier moving under it. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a ball popped up. Merrifield gets under it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays,